Schwarzrock thinks the price of XRP will go over $60,000, and Forbes leaked a story saying this. So the price of XRP is going to go through the roof, and the number of transactions on the XRP system keeps growing every day. It's expected to reach over $1 trillion soon. Forbes said about a month ago that XRP would be worth more than $60,000 for the second time this year in a row. We will, of course, be sharing more details, such as BlackRock's claims that XRP will be used for payments and is not a security, as well as a huge $257.21 one estimate for each XRP when partnerships, banks, and integrations start to happen. Of course, before we start today's movie, we need to talk about the huge XRP giveaway we're running for you here. To enter, all you have to do is click the like button, subscribe to the channel so you can get post alerts, and share this video. Now that that's out of the way, let's begin. There's no doubt that I believe the market will reach over $5 trillion by the end of the year. That's twice as much as it is now. What that means for Bitcoin vs. XRP, it's easy to forget that XRP was the second most valuable digital asset before the SEC said that ETH is not a security. However, we haven't even begun because there's something else that will bring in an extra $3 trillion in DXRP by 2028. That something is Ripple's newly announced stablecoin, which will try to reach $3 trillion by 2028, which would mean that the price of XRP would be around $62.75 again, this is just crazy. What's the point of this? Well, approximately $330 are about to be made possible on the XRP ledger, on top of the possible $30–50 trillion market they are joining. And here is the story itself, which says that the CEO predicted that $30–50 trillion worth of XRP would be traded by 2025. The $900 price was later canceled, but the point is that huge amounts of money will be moved around on the XRP ledger. When you look at the DeFi part of the XRP ledger, there is only one token, and it's not XRP. It's CTF, which is the only and best DeFi token on the XRP ledger and one of the biggest short-term pumps we've ever seen. In fact, CTF could really go from 95 cents to $374.25 5 token if it can just grab $10 billion of the $30 to $50 trillion that will flow onto the XRP system. Followers, who now number 216, say that he continues to buy and hold CTF and that institutions are ready to jump on the acceptable ledger of 44, especially since BlackRock withdrew its Ethereum ETF. He's therefore stockpiling as much as he can, because if there's anything he's going to pump, it will be CTF token on the acceptable ledger. Let me tell you something else I've been telling you about CTF token since it was worth 40 cents. It's now worth $1.76. I can tell you right now that this token has a lot of potential to make people rich. I've been buying more and more so that I can keep building up a huge bag because the price keeps going through the roof to levels I can't even imagine. Take a look at this graph. It's gone up 200,000 to 300,000% in just a couple of weeks, and it's not even listed on centralized exchanges as a small supply. There is also still no mass marketing campaign. Just think about that 200,000 to 300,000% in just 2 weeks, and it's not even listed on centralized exchanges. Only about 2,500 holders are still very excited. And just think about this and understand that there are very low levels of resistance and very high levels of support, which is another reason why I trust this coin. Possibly making me a multimillionaire just because I think there is a lot of room for growth. Always remember that I'm not a financial advisor and that this is not financial advice. When I say I trust, I mean that I'm buying in, and I think that there will be a lot of demand for this token when it gets listed on the status changes. If the price of CTF went up by 200,000 to 300,000% in the last couple of weeks, it could easily go up by another 200,000 to 300,000% when it gets listed on the status changes. And it could even go up by 1,000,000% or 1,000 times when it gets listed. It makes changes at the central level and then starts a mass marketing effort. I've been buying because I see the potential. This guy has only 2,600 holders and it's up 176. It's one of the only green tokens in the market. The rest of the market is red. Your XP is about 100 billion total supply, but CT only has 120 million tokens, which means that any supplier could literally send up flying. This is the big point that everyone is making right now. There's not enough supply to go around. It's the $50 trillion on the acceptor ledger, and it keeps going up without being a massive cent like a posted uncentralized changes. It's just pure utility that's making it pump this much. And this is only a quarter of its possible rate. For example, a market cap of 10 billion would raise it to 374 billion, which would double that amount. There are 40 billion units in that picture. You're already at $1,400, which once more is likely when you think about how it could help $30 to $50 trillion. That's really what's important. Even the charts look like they are on the edge of a huge breakout, which means that a huge breakout could happen at any time, which would send the price of CTF through the roof as a huge supply shock. Again, I strongly suggest that you look into it, but please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor and that you should always do your own research. In fact, I want to tell you about their new passive income framework. If you own CTF tokens, not only is their value going up, but you can now also earn passive income. It basically depends on the CTF that you own. The more CTF that you own, the more passive income you generate, which means that you can reinvest the money. In fact, I'm reinvesting my passive income because I want it to earn me enough money that I can retire on passive income alone and still have my CTF assets that are worth $100,000, $1 million, or even more in the future. However, as always, guys, you can check them out. The link is in the description. It's on both the Podra chain and the Accept Your Ledger. So they're on both of these, and of course, you should do your own study. For your convenience, I'll put a link to their website, ctftoken.com, in the description below. They do have a lot of information about how to learn more about the CTF token structure, how to make passive income, and a lot more. Everyone, that's the end of the movie. I hope you all liked it. As always, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on, and choose video. Also, don't forget to follow me on all of my social media sites like Twitter, Instagram, and Mumble, where I post all the time. First, I'm very busy on Twitter and keep posting all of this information there all the time. I just recently wrote about how the government service is likely to actually incorporate the ISI 4217 standard, which makes these acceptable by the United States. There's a lot of information about that. That expert was right when he told you that XRP would be worth $104, and he proved it. For example, there is a lot of information. All of it is on my Twitter. Make sure you follow them, hit the like button, subscribe to their channel, and as always, enter the giveaway. You can win up to $100 worth of XRP by hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing this video, and leaving a comment in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. That being said, peace. The CEO of Ripple actually said that Ripple Labs will have a $5 trillion market cap, which means that XRP, the name of Ripple Labs, will also be worth $5 trillion. It will move this money through the XRP ledger's DeFi part through all the big partnerships it's set up. This article, which was written by Forbes, really shows that Visa, MasterCard, JP Morgan, and Citi all announced crypto plans for mass institutional adoption after the huge XRP price jump. It goes into detail about how we are now seeing mass institutional adoption of XRP and the native token of other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, XRP, and ADA. But most importantly, that XRP is really taking the lead. As stories from the last 24 hours show, this is true. Financial institutions have been able to change the price of XRP on the mass market. What does this really mean, though? This is where I think a lot of people miss the point. The idea behind this is that as big game players try to keep getting more and more XRP, the price of each unit will have to go through the roof. In fact, marking XRP makes it very clear that the partnerships with banks and the inclusion of XRP are what will drive the price all the way up to $257.21 won. He also thinks the price will rise to $18.57. The deal with Ripple Labs and the SEC is made public. At that point, the price of Ripple XRP will be $3,740.34. We want to make sure that these prices are based on facts once global central bank central currency integration is used as a world global reserve currency. I also want to quickly go back to this story and say again that Forbes is worth $60,000. When it comes to price, they are very much the same. This is $59,800, and this is $59,400, which is a $400 discount. This is the Forbes story called The New Bitcoin's XRP In.